All right, we are going ahead to begin our rubric scoring for standard number 3, learning environments.
Okay, so the video, the students were sitting in a whole group doing more of a fluency practice with I have, who has, and was addition. I remember the beginning, you start off with place value knowledge. So the first part says the use of technologies. Candidate does, so it's looking for using interactive technology. So I saw that the students were using the I have, who has cards. I didn't see the technology, I guess, that it was looking for. But I did see them using the cards. So I guess it is, I don't know.
I guess one part I can probably say my projector is down, and for the fluency, we do it that way without the technology, but I do add the timer in to add the suspense and to keep them going. So that's one thing that could be used for technology.
So I'll do the basic right now because we gotta, I guess, in order to increase the technology, maybe that it could have been. Well, I guess you gotta figure out how to get the projector running. Possibly using Kahoot or something like that, where the students are able to use the interactive technology to actually play a game or an activity where everybody's able to input within the same time. You can actually look at that. Kahoot is really good for that.
Okay, awesome.
It has survey things, but it also has like the interactive gameplay where that also.
And they can do it as a class.
They can do it as a class, and if they can see it, and it'll ask the question in the beginning, and then the students have, depending on whether you said 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 90 seconds to answer the question.
Ooh, okay.
And then you can see the scoring at the very end. Like, okay, this person won. You can actually even see you can export it as an Excel, so you can see which ones students missed.
Awesome.
It's really good for that. It's really good for. We use it a lot with reviewing and for fluency stuff.
Awesome. Definitely look into that.
Yeah, it's good. Did the student use verbal, nonverbal communications that are respectful of the cultural background? Yes. So I thought that was proficient. We saw that you were giving them feedback, you were asking them questions, you were allowing each of the some of the students to give their input. So definitely managing the learning environment. So while the students, there were some students that were kind of getting antsy, and you were like, okay, this is not how we're supposed to be in a learning environment. You had to give them a couple of redirections for crisscross applesauce and all of it. So it was definitely proficient with that. I guess to take it further would be, again, we always talk about how using Class Dojo to remind them also to give them an incentive to move forward. Student-centered classroom. It was the students were definitely collaborating with one another. The students were given the answer. Somebody who didn't know it, you asked somebody to ask them to answer the question for them or help them out, which is great. The only thing that, well, I would say proficient. The only thing I would want to do was I remember it was Troyani who had to pick on somebody he wanted to ask. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I would push you to use is equity sticks, so that the student is not the one choosing based on what they want. Because what's going to end up happening, they're always going to choose their friend, and that might not be the best person.
Okay.
It leaves them with too much of a chance to choose a negative person, a person who wouldn't benefit them positively. I get it. They were passing the ball. Yeah, they would choose who. It can create frustrations because students may choose their peers. So that can also mess up the learning environment. So we didn't use that. But yeah, that was good. And collaborate for a safe, positive learning environment. Definitely. Yeah, definitely collaboration within there, and even Mr. Davis was in there helping.
Yeah.
Which is great. He was able to be a positive support within the classroom. Not only is he a faculty member, but he's also a brother of one of the classmates. So that was really good for him to be in there. So, yeah. Pretty good.
Thank you. I am definitely going to go home tonight and review Kahoot and see how I can incorporate that into my fluency, because I think that'll be a great idea. So I'm definitely glad you gave me that feedback, as well as equity sticks. I just got to beat it in my head because I know I have to use it. I kind of be trying to give them like a little control and make sure because sometimes they'll do it like the way that I do it. Like, oh, he's not paying attention, I'm going to call him. You know, something like that. But I do understand like girls normally choose girls and, so equity sticks is definitely something I'm going to incorporate ASAP, even into my fluency practice because I do it at the teacher med station, but I can see how useful it can be all over the classroom. So that's really, really good. I wrote a note down about giving incentives to move forward. Can you explain that a little bit, or just give me an example?
So if it's something within the moment, so there's sometimes we may use like Starburst or something like that. Where if you earn enough points at this very moment, you get something. So that's more immediate than the
just
points.
Be quiet, and that's going to be coming a week. Okay, look, right now you can get this.
Right now, I know I'm earning even for the moment because I know that I remember you all having a conversation about the fact that Toriani couldn't make it from one rotation to the other. If there was an immediate incentive for him to have at that moment to know that I can earn this, and
right now.
And so eventually. The goal is for him to space that out. So maybe 2 rotations. You get through 2 rotations, you get a Starburst. Maybe next time you get through 3 rotations, you get a Starburst.
Okay.
So the goal is to gradually increase it so that you can generally, push him forward to be able to move it and making it to that week of a good week and be able to earn those positive rewards toward that. So
definitely love that feedback as well. Definitely going to use that as well. Got to get me some little cool things I can give to them right away. Thank you so much, Ms. Jones. I'm going to take everything with me, and that concludes our meeting.